So you're new to IT and you don't know what computer to buy, or you're going to college, you don't know what computer to buy. Stay tuned.
3, 2, 1, 0, ignition, liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is Zach with IT Career Questions, and I am going to give you somewhat of an answer to that question. Because I get this question fairly often. I get messages on Facebook about this. People email me about this. They leave comments to videos about this. You're going to college. You want to know what kind of computer to buy. You're just getting in IT. What kind of computer should I buy? And there's not really a good answer for that, honestly. And the reason for that being is because it really depends on your budget. For one, that's going to be your primary factor, right? Your budget. Your budget is going to be your biggest restraint on buying a computer. Do you want a great, lavish computer that you can do gaming on, and you're going to be able to run a bunch of virtual machines on? You're not going to have any issues with whatsoever, right? And you have just an unlimited budget. I mean, if you have that unlimited budget, honestly, I'm going to tell you, buy one of these. Buy a Mac, because the new Macs will do it all. They will. They do gaming now. This thing has a dedicated GPU in it. It does. It's really fantastic. I just bought this one brand new about a month ago, and it is the most rock solid machine ever. And it's quite surprising hearing a IT guy sometimes say, buy a Mac. I was always the person like, Mac sucks. Don't buy a Mac. That's the worst. They're overpriced. They're just terrible. You can build a PC for less than half the price. That's absolutely true. Don't get me wrong. That is absolutely true. But here's the thing. Here's the thing about PCs. It's running Windows. Yeah, it's running Windows. What's wrong with that picture? What's wrong with Windows? And this is something that you're going to discover as you're getting into IT, as you're learning everything all the time, as you're building your way through your college courses and you're adventuring your way through IT. Everything is wrong with Windows. So what's really cool about this Mac is that you can install VirtualBox on there, and you can have virtual versions of Windows, right? You can have 3 different copies of Windows running from it. Have Windows 7 and Windows 8 and Windows 10. If you want all 3 copies of Windows, go for it. You could have all 3 running at the same time if you wanted, and it will work great, and it's fine, right? And what's cool about this is, eventually, something stupid is going to happen with Windows. There's going to be a Windows update. Something's going to break, or there's going to be some kind of virus or something. Windows always breaks. Seriously. It just happens. There's always some kind of issue with Windows, no matter what. I don't care who you are. So before you comment and say,
I've never had an issue with Windows. There has never been a problem with Windows. I have had the same copy of Windows for the last 5 years. I haven't reformatted my computer in the last 5 years. I've had no issues.
If you're going to comment and tell me that, you should probably re-image your computer tomorrow. I guarantee your computer will run 10 times faster. It's just bloat, bro. It's just common bloat. It just happens all the time. All the time. And this is why there's always a refresh every year in a lot of businesses. If they don't recycle their computers every year, they re-image their computers every year, because there's just bloat after bloat after bloat after bloat on these computers, and they just run like crap all the time. It's just part of Windows. It's just a constant buildup of crap, right? And don't get me wrong, Windows is great in a business environment. And I don't want to completely bash Windows all the time, And that's what this video sounds like. It sounds like I'm just completely bashing Windows. And this is trying to tell you what kind of PC to buy. But yeah, you could spend thousands of dollars on a Windows PC, and eventually it's just going to go to crap, and you're going to have to re-image it, and you're going to have to, back up all your crap and reinstall Windows. I have had Macs now for like the last 3 years, and I've never had to reinstall the Mac OS. It's always run completely. It's just flawless. Honestly, I've never had an issue, and I am blown away by that. Absolutely blown away by that. Not one issue. Everything runs great. It runs smooth. I'm able to do every single thing that I want to do flawlessly. And now I sound like an Apple fanboy. I really don't care. I'm an Apple fanboy. I'm a Google fanboy. That's great. That's fine. Windows is the perfect operating system for a business environment. And I completely, wholeheartedly will agree to that and tell somebody that until the day that I die. Mac does not belong in a business environment. Absolutely true. Not going to bring up Linux, Unix, any Unix, Unix, Nix, nothing like that. It's not what this video is about. You guys want to go down that route, go ahead and go down that route. You can put any Nix on any PC, Mac that you want to, and that will of course run fine, but you are very limited on what you're able to do. But you can run VirtualBox from there, so you're not that limited, basically. But anyway, the biggest thing about buying a new PC or computer is your budget. The less that you spend, the biggest pile of crap that you're going to buy, unfortunately. And that's just the way that it goes. Whether you're buying an HP, a Dell, Lenovo, the less money that you spend, the biggest pile of crap it's going to be. So keep that in mind. That's just honestly the way that it is. If you're going to buy a $500, Lenovo, $500 HP, $500 Dell, you're buying a $500 computer, whether it's a laptop, desktop, whatever, you're buying $500 worth of parts. Now, you could spend $500 on and build a PC. That $500 on a built PC is going to be much better than a $500 manufactured PC by far, right? That's because you're buying $500 worth of quality parts rather than $500 worth of marked up parts from a manufactured piece of whatever, right? It's just the way that it works, right? I'm sorry it works that way, but that's the way that it works. If you want to buy a computer, if you want to buy a desktop, build it yourself. If you want to buy a laptop, spend a bunch of money. These are the best answers that I can give you, and I'm going to check this right now. Here's my little fancy thing. I've been going on about 8 minutes right now, and I haven't got really anywhere but tell you guys that Mac is flawless and that Windows sucks for personal use, basically. But this is my opinion, and if you don't like my opinion, I'm sorry. I've been in this industry for a long time, and this is what I've experienced. This is what I've seen. This is what I run across every single day. I work on Windows PCs every single day at work. And when I come home, I use my Mac. And it makes me so happy. It makes me so happy that I don't have to look at a start menu any longer for the rest of the day or night. So, you're new to IT. If you want to buy a new PC, if you want a desktop, build it. If you want a laptop, the more money you spend, the better laptop you're going to buy. And if you want the best of the best of the best, buy a Mac. That's literally all this video could be about, and that's all that I could really talk about. And if you don't like it, I really, really apologize. That's all I got for you guys. So, as always, take it easy.